hoverboard. That'll heighten the excitement a bit. What's the point of this thing having knockback? You're supposed to ice them and then it does damage to them, but instead it just knocks them back from the ice that grows. Splish. Tilly's regular orange with added mould. It's not Terry's, it's the bins. Oh, Terry can have it if he wants. Adel? Oh, struggling down there, are you? How's it a fluffy stream? Just like a lot of fluff in the game today. A lot of pointless feeling stuff. That's okay though. At least there's music as always. Oh, there you go, I got stuck to him that time. Temperamental skill. Defroster, just in a chest, randomly. Defrost your windshield in the morning with that. Why is it called a windshield? It's just a window. Instead of calling it something weird, just call it a front of car window. Because that's what it is. Make it make sense. Seems like East Game's over. Oh, excuse me? East Games since Monstrum Nox. Ha. Skipped the level. The skill is rubbish. Get rid of it. Oh, what was this speed boost suddenly? Great, now I can't skip the level anymore. The enemy's gone, so I have to go the proper way. How do I get over there then? Some other way by the look of it. Shields you from the wind, I guess so, but so does the rest of the car. So they shouldn't be called cars, they should be called windshield boxes. There you are, we've been looking for you. Oh, it's you, what's the matter this time? I already told you not to come any further into the island, or the settlement might give you trouble. Sure, except we haven't seen a settlement anywhere around here. So what's really going on? She's got red streaks in her hair. She's evil. Clamming up on us, huh? Something's definitely fishy about all this. And it's not just her. The sound is lousy with Grieger. fruit on this island is abnormal. Abnormal? I suppose kids these days just don't care for flavour. But why would you ask me such a thing? We're mana wielders, so we can see it. And not just in the fruit either, there's Grieger energy all over this island. Ah, is that so? Then you're the mana users I've heard so much about. And since you can see this island for what it is, there's no need for me to play at being human anymore. What do you mean? The inner darkness. I told you before, but this place is called Fooling Island. Fooling? Yorov of the Trident created it long ago to be an undying orchid, one that would be bountiful for all eternity. Humans, blinded by their own greed, would then try to exploit it for more than they needed. Dog! Poking its head in. The idea was to use that greed to serve their own ends. I might have read that wrong. I felt like that didn't make sense. You'd feel the wind the most when driving into it. Yeah, but... Okay, you win. You've out-argued me. I can't argue back with that anymore. Logic beat nonsense. So whoever eats the fruit from this island eventually becomes a deathless Grieger themselves. Oh no, Gren. Just like my cute pet, miming here. What in the... Turn any humans that arrive on this island into Grieger. That's the order the Trident gave. Miming and I ended up here because of a shipwreck. He started off as only a pup, but he kept eating one fruit after another, and now look at him. I'm sure it won't be long before you all start to change too. Blood and thunder, Yorv again? Always sticking thorns in our sides. Your circumstances don't matter to me. All I'm concerned with is following the Trident's orders. And now that you've exposed the island's secret, your fate is sealed. Yours is, actually. Tch, let's do this, Adol. Oh, bye then. She just vanished like the ultra cleaning. School strike mastered. Now she's back again. Phew, that wasn't too tough. Are you alright, Miming? His wounds won't heal. So it's true, mana users really can defeat the undead. We'd like to talk this out if possible. Yeah, no point in finishing you off before we get our answers. Of course, we can change that if you're still keen on duking it out. Fine, I surrender, but not out of any desperation to live, mind you. I just hate to say goodbye to Miming like this is all. Then maybe now you'd be willing to spill the beans. Don't spill her beans everywhere. Everyone's undead, I guess so. I don't know why she hasn't turned into a Grieger like her dog did, though. How many fruits does it take to turn Grieger? Eating only a few won't trigger a transformation. Damn, Gren's okay then. It's more that the potential of becoming a Grieger gradually accumulates with every bite. By the way, if you have the power of mana, the effects of the fruit will wear off, or so I think. I'm not part of the Trident, so I can't speak with any authority on the matter. Our powers should have been able to cure it, but I guess we can't relax completely yet. Let's put it like this then. Is there any way to completely prevent someone that ate the fruit from becoming a Grieger? I honestly couldn't say. However, there are two others on the island who may have some ideas. Gunivli, and Neri. Neri was there a day such as whatever. A Seiken Densetsu game. Probably, I don't know, they have better graphics. Must be a PS1 Seiken Densetsu game. So there are other islanders besides you. I thought the settlement story was just a lie. It was, but you would have found it unusual if a person who clearly resides here told you there wasn't one, no? We're neither human nor Grieger, our existence lies somewhere in between. Miming and I were already barely clinging to life when we washed up here, and our bodies succumbed not long after. But because we had eaten a bit of the fruit, our souls remained behind. We are no longer living, we merely exist. Exist. Just like in was it Sainsbury's or Tesco? Oh yeah? I imagine my two fellow islanders are idling their time away somewhere. If you're so curious, why not go talk to them? As if we need your permission. She was just making a suggestion, Kaja. I'm worried about Gren, so let's go see what we can find out. This whole island's a mystery anyway, wouldn't hurt to explore it some more. This whole thing's a side quest as well, a pretty beefy one. Why are you alive? We just killed you. And you're a Grieger, so you're supposed to be dead. Plot defense. He still has use to the story. Right. Oh. I guess that tree can bugger off now. That meet your fate reminds you of a hero in Overwatch. Says that if she's doing her ultimate ability, and if she's played by a teammate. Such specific requirements. I guess they don't talk if you're controlling them. To prevent noise pollution. The path's completely blocked. We could probably shatter this thing if we went all out, but it'd still be tough going. I know the perfect guy. Wait, this kind of counts as a wall of sorts, right? I guess. It's definitely huge enough to pass for one. Oh, I get you. You want to call him over to help, is that it? Adel and Kaja sent Hugel back to the ship with a message asking a certain someone to meet them. Yeah. Oh, so this is the boulder. He's gonna punch a boulder. Oh yes. Just like the legends. So this is the boulder you guys want me to smash, huh? Not quite the same as a wall, but these fists ain't too picky. Thanks for getting me in on this. I hope it isn't too underwhelming. Hard to measure up to the old days of me crushing walls left and right. Just like when you punched your way out of a prison cell. Wow, you got a real track record for this. A track record only as big as Adel's for washing up on beaches. Probably not that big actually. Hi, Shepherd. Yep. Welcome. Hope you are well today. Or indeed, how are you today? Well, my only question is, why'd you bring half the crew with you? So they can watch. Yum. Why is Gren here? He's supposed to be recovering. Danko. She's being played. If she's being played by the player or an enemy. Instead says that in her native Yoruban language. Oh. This is getting more and more confusing. But I don't know much about Overwatch in the first place, so it'd probably help if I did. But good. Doing alright, good to hear. I am well, I would say. Danke. Good to see you. When I told them I was going ashore, they insisted on tagging along no matter what I said. Damn it all, how could you just dupe us like that? I'm gonna be okay though, right? Right? Tell me I'm not gonna wake up one morning all blue-haired and grey-skinned. What you got against blue hair? Doggy's right here. Who knows, I can't say anything for certain. Oh, give me a break. While we're on the subject, none of the fruit from this island has been circulating around Abelia Gulf, has it? Via, say, pirate or merchant ships, for example. I'm just wondering if we all might be slowly turning into Griga without even knowing it. Don't say that, I'm already a nervous wreck after eating just 2 of them. And remind me whose fault that was again. Oh, so that's how you're gonna be. I don't believe it's ever been distributed outside the island. As a matter of fact, this island was all but non-existent until just recently. Even the occasional ships that did manage to wander their way here had their entire crews turned into Griga. Well, that's a relief. Or, well, there's nothing good about that at all. Or wait, there's nothing good about that at all. If I might ask, Nana, you'll continue to help Adel and the princess with this, won't you? Gren is very important to all of us, and we want to make sure he'll be okay. That's probably the reason Adel and Kaja decided to spare you. No, it's because she disappeared. So maybe keep that in mind, yeah? Humph, I'm well aware. Nothing but love for Gren with this bunch. Now we've got to make extra sure not to let him down. Alright, first things first, let's get this path opened up. Give me some space, everybody. Good, I was worried they weren't going to show us. You can't just hide a Dogi punching cutscene. Whoa, you're a total beast, Dogi. Not half bad, big fella. Are we ever going to get another East game where Dogi joins the team? I wonder what the next one's even going to be like. Because, like, usually when they have a new gameplay style, they keep it going for maybe a few games. But I feel like for some reason they might not use this, like, dual battle thing, whatever you want to call it, again. Because it's kind of plot significant in this game. Whereas the other games you just switch between party members because they're travelling with you. So I wonder if they're going to make another different style or go back to something else. Be interesting to see either way. They don't call me the Wall Crusher for nothing. They call you the Boulder Crusher as well now. So normally I'd ask to join you in exploring the place, but you can just leave. Sense more Griga up ahead. Which means this job is better left to you mana users, huh? Guess the rest of us will head back to the ship then. I'd sure like to give you a piece of my mind and then some, but since you're cooperating with Adel and Kaja for the time being, I'll just say keep it up and leave it at that. So be it, not that I'd go so far as to call it cooperating. Is he throwing up over there? Yeah. What's the matter? My stomach just started hurting like crazy all of a sudden. Go behind a bush. We should get back to the ship and have the doc look him over. For sure. We'll see you two later. Good luck with the investigation. Thanks, we got this. You don't think Gren will actually... Nah, I'm sure he'll be fine, right? It's odd, but something about this feels vaguely nostalgic to me. What, you mean Gren and them? Yes. I could have sworn I'd forgotten what it was like to be human. Anyhow, Gren's counting on us to figure out a way to keep him from going Griga. Let's move on and find those other islanders. Oh, finally! There were shadows, or remains of the rocks. Maybe it was the shadows of the pieces of rocks. Ah! Gap in the path. What a weirdo. Dogi, come back. Oh. We can do this. Wow. Little Shadow, the hedgehogs. Ah, Shadow had some babies. I wouldn't be surprised if he does, in a fanfic. Shadow's got a murder boner, it sounds like, in that fanfic. Oh, it's you people. I was watching from a distance, I already know the sitch. As in the situation. You're the ones Nana took for a ride, eh? Not too pleased to hear you put it that way, but if you're all caught up, then we can cut to the chase. Do you know how to stop someone from becoming a Grieger? Well, let me think. Don't know if it's related or not, but I'm familiar with a rather unusual phenomenon. Da, 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 da. You see, I've been watching the weather around these parts for nearly 100 years straight now. What? You spent all that time just staring at the sky? Sure, there was nothing else to do, or anything I wanted to do, so what the hey? You were staring at the water a moment ago. It's not as if we'd ever be able to leave this island anyway. Still seems like an odd choice, even for being stranded here. I wouldn't expect you living folk to understand. Everything seems to matter so little once all the hardships and rigours are gone. Well, whatever. Back to what you were going to tell us. Right. On the night of a typhoon, I saw a tree get struck by lightning and turn back into human for an instant. The trees are people. I reckon it was on the far end of the island, over on a high cliff top. The undead energy took it back over after just a few minutes, but I recall thinking it was pretty extraordinary. Bloody clouds. Clownish as well. That's pretty good, that is, I guess. Bloody clouds. Lightning, huh? Natural energy like that is also present in mana. I wonder if that's been done in a game before. Clouds that don't rain water, they rain blood. Probably. There's so many indie horror games out there, someone must have done it. Maybe there's a connection. Not sure about the boy, but you're a Norman, ain't you, lass? Seeing the flames of ambition in your eyes really takes me back for some reason. Nana said something similar. Actually, now that I get a look at your get-up, are you a pirate? I was, haven't been out to sea for over a century now though. Looking back, this might even be my punishment for betraying my loyal crewmates and scampering off on my own. Scampering.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Raining blood from a lacerated sky, bleeding its horror, creating my structure. Now I shall rain in blood.
Is that Shadow? Sounds like something Shadow would have in his song. The edgy fuck. Thanks, Zach. By the flame of ambition, is that something? Someone must extinguish thy flame, oh no. Who was that? That was either God, whatever, or Margit. Maybe. Or was it Moog? One of those. Godfrey? Godwin? Gadwin? Oh, it was Margit. Great, he is a bit of a git as well. Slayer, Raining Blood. Yeah, I don't think I've listened to a Slayer. I don't know, I might have tried a long time ago in my more metal years. But I don't think I got into them if I did. That's how I ended up carried away by the ocean and washed ashore on this island. I managed to survive off the fruit, but eventually the injuries I got while adrift must have taken their toll. And now nothing's left of me but my immortal soul. He's a ghost. It's me, Godnioli. But now, I think I'll go home. Existing forever with no real purpose sure does grow dull. If you're a spirit, how do you have emotions? You shouldn't care. I'm getting depressed just listening to this guy. We asked and he answered though. Let's look for the other person now. Splish. No, Kaja, get out of the bath. Dark lump. Oh, I missed a chesticle. I've got to go back. Sorry. Boom, ba-dum. Boom, 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 ba-dum. Super repair kit. I'm sure that was worth it. I've never used a single repair kit. Yeah, wow, speed. Wow. That's enough of that. Scary. Oh, don't go off the edge. Okay, he did. Liz? A rare sight around here. Oh, you're back. Hello, Liz. Good to see you. How are you doing? Where am I? Oh, I'll go around here. Yum.
But did you remember to forget Donkey?
Donkey? I don't know, I already forgot. I forgot to forget because I forgot about them before I remembered to forget. Oh, how could I forget Donkey? What a lad. Thanks, Reptiloid. Get slammer jammed.
God has remembered Donkey too.
Aw, at least God has. Who cares what God remembered though? Not me. Thanks, Zach. You be good. Good. I also be pretty good, thank you. Always happy to be playing a game from my favourite series. Some plonker on the beach. Is that everything? There's still quite a lot more. I guess it goes on for a bit. Yeah. Neri. My word, are you humans? What in the world brings you here? Adol explained everything that happened with Nana. I see, Nana has always been one to strive toward the Trident's orders. Meanwhile, I wasn't even aware that we had visitors. Sorry, but we're gonna need your help actually. Do you know any way to stop someone turning into a Grieger? Let me see. I can't promise it's relevant, but there was an incident that bothered me once.
No body of water is safe without a lifeguard.
Wait, the water isn't safe. It needs someone to rescue it. I guess it is kind of trapped in like this massive ditch in the planet or something. I don't know where I'm going with this. I was trying. Thanks, Zach. Rescue the oceans. Just so you're aware, the Trident's underlings come by periodically to collect provisions. So just wait here and I can beat the main bosses and then the game's over. See, to the Grieger, the fruit that grows here is both satisfying and rejuvenating. Huh, is that so? Maybe we should burn it all down later. That pleased Adol. In any case, it's our duty to gather the harvest and present it to them. We may be merely souls now, but we can still materialize with enough concentration. But once, when I was in the middle of gathering, they scolded me, saying not to mix any bad fruit. It's still early enough in the new year that I can ask what Liz got up to for the New Year celebrations, if anything. Did you do any drinky winky? Don't drink from a winky, drink from a bottle. I think I already asked everybody else here last stream probably. But if I didn't ask any of you, I don't know. Did you get up to anything? The question goes out to everybody, except those who already answered last time, but you may have forgotten you answered last time. What was it that you mixed in exactly? A golden apple that I'd picked from a tree on the far side of the island. Or was just a convenient magical apple to fix everything, just like Minecraft? A golden apple? That's rarer than rare. Quite so, though to be fair, I'd never even seen any apple trees on the island before to begin with. I'm sure they must be growing somewhere around here still. Do Griga just hate apples? I guess they're not Shinigami. Didn't do anything special. Just some relaxing and gaming maybe. But sometimes that's all you need really, a relax. A big relaxing snooze, yeah exactly. Sometimes that's all you need. Snooze. Sleep through it and then you wake up and suddenly it's a new year. You've time travelled. I honestly can't say I recall one way or another. After all, I'm indifferent about most everything these days. At any rate, it sounds like it could be worth searching for one of those golden apples. If the Griga hate them so much, they have the opposite effect from the rest of the fruit on this island. She picked it from a tree on the far end of the island, so that's probably where we ought to head next. Yeah, I gathered that, Kaja. I am paying attention. Putting that aside, you, the red-haired boy, the sight of you puts me ill at ease for some reason. It almost makes me feel as though I'm frittering my time away. Makes sense, Adol spends every free moment he's got trying to dive into some adventure or other. Hehe, that brings back old memories, oddly enough. How hectic and driven I was back then. In my efforts to obtain aristocratic levels of outrageous wealth, I founded a trading company and worked tirelessly morning, noon and night. Then one day, I put to sea despite knowing it was a reckless move at the time, all in an effort to outdo my competitors. As a result, my ship sank and I found myself stranded here. Now just look at me. At least you all got cool red streaks in your hair as a result of being dead. Maybe being dead ain't so bad after all. That came out darker than I expected. I was just trying to say whatever. Anyway, moving on. I was so frustrated at first, knowing I'd never be able to finish my life's work, but over time, I simply stopped caring. Everyone on this island seems kinda out of it in one way or another. Anyhow, I want to head for the far side of the island next. Yes. Yes, Kaja. Oh boy, this is like the first stream of this game that I feel like I'm getting kinda sick of all the talking for once. There is a lot of it today. Just let me go. I'm starved for adventure today. Working on cold wire. Well, there we go. That's something special. Nothing back here. Not even a fishing spot. Yes, there's one here. Can I have some Griga fish that have eaten the seeds of the fruit? In fact, give me an EX fish. Nah, maybe don't. I don't know. Go on. Might as well. I think I can get them anyway. And if not, I can probably get them later.
Here we go. Come here, you.
Is that a cool guy? No, it's just North Tuna again. I'll do a large and a medium. Played Beyond the Beyond, didn't notice. It was new here until like 10 minutes after. The fireworks outside should have been an indication. Maybe you didn't get any around where you were. It was quite rainy here, so I didn't hear a single pop.
Come here, you. You put up quite a fight.
Blue Sadie. Oh. Literal bikini armor. But at least it's fitting because we go to so many islands, so she's always ready for a beach adventure.
Pretty big, this one.
Pretty big? What are you on about? It's the tiniest thing I ever did see. Other than... well, nothing. Wait, where do I go? There are no more paths. I guess I go back there. To whatever that is.
Switch!
No plant escapes my wrath. Alright, come back, Dogi. And here's gigantic boulder number 2. I can feel wind blowing through the gaps. Could be there's a cave past here. That's right, it's made out of some enchanted fabric that magically makes it the same as full plate armor. Probably. The biggest defense is with the least amount of armor covering your body, as we all know. Bikini and dress are the 2 best armors in Dragon Quest 3. They're female exclusive. Oh, I want to see guys wearing bikinis. Better than the best male armor. That's full plate. Classic. Gotta love JRPGs. Destroying this boulder should open up more of the island to explore. But this one looks a lot harder than the last. Seems like it could be a real struggle to bust through. Do we want to try asking Dogi again? No telling if he can actually break it or not though. Adol and Kaja sent word to Dogi by way of Hugel. Let's have a look-see here. This is pretty solid. Looks like it must have fallen from the subsoil up above. You're a geologist now. It's way sturdier and thicker than the one from earlier. So sorry, but I don't think I can smash this thing for you. I was afraid you'd say that. If Dogi can't do it, then that's that. Oh, don't give me that look. Let's see if we can't find... No, let's see if we can find another way, Dogi. He's done the sin. Let's see if we can't find another way to deal with this, okay? So pessimistic. She just faded into existence. So this is where you were. Did you already meet with the others? We did, and they gave us a few leads. But then the stupid boulder decided to cut us off. Now we're stuck with no way to move on. I see, I suppose you've no choice but to give up then. Giving up just isn't my style. You do realise that what you seek might not even be on the other side, don't you? You truly are something— oh no, she's got the Elder Scrolls Online arm pain. You truly are something, nothing at all like the rest of us. Actually, I do have one suggestion to offer. We may be able to demolish this boulder with... miming? Oh right, miming. Miming's help. Or miming, I don't know. Miming, you mean your pet Grieger? Yes, his battle against the 2 of you has him tuckered out. Should be dead. But I've tried... I've fed him plenty of fruit, so he should be feeling better soon. Wow, surprised he can bounce back from a beating like that so quickly. So you're saying we can leave this one to you? Yes. After all, you don't seem willing to let this stop you. I don't know, we were about to turn back, because plot dictated. Well then, I'll go check in on Miming, you wait here. Will do. Sounds like that's settled, guess I'll just head back to the ship then.